Good afternoon. My name is Michael Trento, and I am a Customer Technology Marketing Senior Analyst at UPS. Thank you for joining today as I am here to go over the features of the new UPS Billing Center. Before I introduce my colleagues, I would like to mention a couple of things. Q&A. There is a Q&A button at the bottom of your screen. Please feel free to submit your questions throughout the webinar, and we will answer as many as we can by the end. Please note, if we don't get to your question today, we will get back to you by email in the next couple of days. Presentation. This presentation is available for download at the bottom of your screen under related content. Our virtual consultation service. If you have questions on how to grow your business, you can schedule a time to chat with a UPS consultant completely for free. Whether it is shipping related or e-commerce related, our consultants are full of ideas to make your clients love you even more. Just click on the Let's Chat panel to the right of your screen and reserve your consultation. And lastly, the webinar recording. We do record our webinars, and we will send a link for you to watch it again or share with your colleagues. You can find this webinar and all of our previous webinars at www.ups.com/webinars. All right, let's meet our two guests who will be assisting me today. I am pleased to introduce to our audience Jessica Caterino. She is a UPS Global Process Supervisor on the digital payments team and has 10 years of industry experience. She helps promote and expand the digital payment options offered to UPS customers. I would also like to introduce Jeff Wygant, a UPS Business Relationship Management Supervisor. Jeff has helped to support and expand the UPS Billing Center portal into its current state, while keeping an eye on how it can be expanded and improved moving into the future. Our goal for hosting today, webinars like today, is to make clear the many ways UPS brings solutions forward. At this point, I am going to go into our content, then we will complete our Q&As once all the content is reviewed. Today, we'll be reviewing the UPS Billing Center. This innovative platform can be used for customers to retrieve and pay invoices in a self-service format. The Billing Center features a single sign-on process through ups.com. The dashboard will be the screen that all customers see when logging into the Billing Center. We hope that this single sign-on process will provide a seamless customer experience when using the Billing Center. What you see on the slide is the customer dashboard. The intent of the dashboard is to provide as much relevant information to our customers as early as possible, with easy access to the most used functionality that you will see on the left side of our screen in our menu. Just a quick note, if you're using the Billing Center and are browsing with settings that are zoomed in, the menu on the left side may disappear. It will become a hamburger menu that you will need to click to show the functionality available. Let's talk about some of the features available. As noted before, an informative dashboard. This will show you information about your account. It will provide information on the total outstanding amount due on your account, any past due amount outstanding, any upcoming invoices that will need to be paid. You will also see different titles promoting new or enhanced functionality that might help you on your Billing Center journey. The Billing Center can be reached through single sign-on from ups.com, which will make the transition to this platform seamless once you are logged into ups.com. Once you are logged on ups.com, you won't have to log on again to gain access to the Billing Center after you complete the initial enrollment process. From this screen, you can see in the upper left-hand side that you can change your country or business unit below our UPS emblem if needed. This may be necessary if you ship through a small package as well as the Supply Chain Solutions business unit. You can also access these key features in our menu on the left side of the screen, which we will go through in more detail in the upcoming slides. These features include viewing or downloading detailed invoices, scheduling payments, one-time payment options, and automatic payment options are available. You can view your wallet and payment methods that are loaded. My Preferences, which has functionality related to the notifications you would like to receive regarding specific activity within your Billing Center related to your company. The option to sign up for a secure PDF invoice to be delivered to you anytime a new invoice for your company becomes available. It will also feature our new pay by text functionality. You will have the ability to dispute invoices and partially pay invoices. You will be able to use the reporting and search tool to create custom reporting related to your invoices. We also offer ADA compliant help, an ADA compliant help and support center, which will help you answer questions about the functionality of the specific areas, which will help support you as you become familiar with this platform. We also have a virtual assistant feature that can help assist you if you have questions when you're navigating through the Billing Center as well. We also feature a guest pay link before logging into the Billing Center, which you can still use to quickly pay an invoice, even if whether you are enrolled or not enrolled within the Billing Center. All these features are added to make it a more enjoyable customer experience on a self-serve platform. Let's talk about some of our functionality. The ability to review all of your most recent invoices. This page is where our customers can find all of their most recent invoices in one screen. From this screen, you can see detailed information regarding your invoice number, your account number, the date of the invoice, the status of the invoice, your payment status, invoiced amount, amount due, due date of the invoice, the type of the invoice, and an action column to download your invoices. You will have the ability to view and download your invoices in multiple formats. You can download single or multiple invoices and view them in the format of your choosing. There is the ability to view these invoices in a PDF format, a CSV full detail, which gives you 250 columns of information related to shipments on your invoice, or a CSV summary detail, which takes the 250 column CSV and condenses it down to 32 columns. The 32 column format is a functionality that many customers enjoy, as they believe it provides the most relevant information needed for charging back their customers for their shipments. You can also pay invoices from this screen if you would like. We also have a newer enhancement where you can open a single invoice in a PDF format in a different browser. This will help you to review your newest invoice in a quick, seamless format without having to download the document. The same functionality also exists for our Consolidated Payment Plans, or CPP accounts. This is for customers that have multiple shipping accounts but like to combine their charges into one consolidated invoice for an easier payment option. All right, so find what you need using the reporting and search feature. We are very excited to offer this feature to our customers to make it easy to find exactly what you are looking for. We have multiple categories where you are able to search, including invoice summary, invoice detail, adjustments, reference number details, and tracking number details. You can select specific filters to narrow down your search to make sure you find exactly what you are looking for. For invoice summary, you can filter by the invoice type, account number, invoice date, invoice number, invoice status, and due date. For invoice detail, you can filter by invoice type, invoice date, account number, and invoice number. For adjustments, you can filter by adjustment type and invoice date. For reference number details, you can search by reference number 1 and reference number 2 or invoice date. For tracking number details, you can search a specific tracking number or invoice date. These specific areas can help you find what you want to review, even if you don't have the exact invoice in front of you, or really help you narrow down the field, especially if you have many accounts and invoices within your Billing Center platform. As always, we are trying to improve our product and hope to add even more functionality next year within the reporting and search tool for an added benefit to our customers. Dispute charges and review status. The dispute engine on the Billing Center allows you to dispute charges and review the status and history of these disputes. If you click on a Request Service Refund button, you can dispute the charges on an invoice associated with a specific tracking number. Another way to dispute charges is to navigate from the My Account Invoices page, select an invoice that you want to dispute. You can do that by navigating to the My Account Invoice page and then clicking on the invoice number. From the invoice summary page, locate the disputed tracking number or charge. Click on the 3 dots under Actions and select Dispute. At that time, a new window will appear. Select the reason for the dispute from the drop-down list. Enter the requested credit amount, then enter your comments for the dispute and click Submit. You can then check the status of your disputes and if they are approved, denied, pending, or unresolved. This feature is much more enhanced than our dispute engine on our legacy billing center. Yes, the old billing center did allow you to dispute, but our new dispute system gives you a much faster response time and more visibility on the status of these disputes. Easily managing your automatic payments. This feature on the Billing Center is a one-stop shop to review your automatic payments that you have set up for your accounts. You can easily set up an automatic payment by clicking Create Automatic Payment on the right hand of your screen, right above where automatic payments would be shown. You can select the specific account you want to set up, then select a payment option from your wallet or add a new payment method. You can select the frequency of the payment, the amount you want to pay on the invoice, the date you want the automatic payment to end. This is a great feature, as we know our customers have many items on their plate, so by setting up an automatic payment, it can help you keep track of all your payments, but also help you not miss a payment, which could cause a late payment fee. If automatic payments aren't an option that you like to use, you can also set up one-time payments on an invoice when you are ready to pay, or you can schedule a one-time payment in advance to make sure the invoice is paid on the date of your choosing. Moving on to the next slide, this talks about how to add payment methods to your wallet. The UPS Billing Center has a wallet where you can store all of your payment methods. If you choose, as opposed to entering the information each time you want to make a payment. It is important to note that if you have a wallet on ups.com that you use to pay for ad hoc charges, it is not the same as your wallet on the UPS Billing Center. You will need to make sure that you set up payments for the Billing Center within your Billing Center wallet. Payment methods that are offered on the Billing Center are credit card. Please note, if you have a contract with UPS, you may not be approved to pay with a credit card. However, if you are allowed, this will be an option to pay your bills. Other methods that we offer are pay by debit card, ACH payment, and PayPal as well. All you need to do is click on the Add New Payment Method button, then add your payment information, and finally click Submit to save to your wallet. Keeping track of your payment history. Now that you know how easy it is to set up automatic payments or add payment methods to your wallet to quickly pay your invoices, it is also incredibly easy to keep track of these payments. In the table, you will see the payment details for each payment that is made on the Billing Center. You will see the confirmation number, the status of your payment, either accepted or rejected, the payment method that was used, the date the payment was made. Another great feature if you normally pay multiple invoices at one time is you can go under the Actions button, click the three dots, and it will bring up a View Payment Details, where you can review all the invoices that were paid under that transaction. Administration settings. There are four. If you're an administrator on the UPS Billing Center account, this will be where you set up the accounts that you want to use on the Billing Center. On this page, you can see any accounts that you already enrolled. You can use the Add Account button in the right corner to add any new accounts that you want to enroll. You can also use the actions to remove the account from the Billing Center. You can also do the same action for any consolidated payment plans that are set up within the Billing Center that you do for single accounts. As an administrator, you can also manage the users for your organization. We will continue to talk about that on the next slide. There are four types of users on the Billing Center. Detailed on the slide below, they are administrator, who the user has full access to all accounts, plans, and functions of the UPS Billing Center, including adding or removing, assigning accounts to users. Manager. This user acts as an administrator for specific accounts or plans, including assigning new users, adding payment information, paying invoices, and disputing charges. The View, Pay, and Dispute user. This user can add payment information to their wallet, pay invoices, and dispute charges. A view-only user. This user can view and download invoices for their assigned accounts and update billing communication preferences. We recommend that each organization has at least 2 administrators. This will be ideal, especially if someone unexpectedly leaves the organization. That will ensure that someone will always be able to keep up with the administrative tasks on the billing center. My preferences. We are very excited to offer this section of the billing center to all users, as this is brand new functionality that wasn't offered in our legacy version of the billing center. You can set up notifications based off what you want to receive emails in reference to, based off account activity surrounding your billing center account. You can select to receive email notifications, related invoices being ready to view, being close to a due date on an invoice, payments being past due, any payment cards that are set to expire, if a payment has failed or rejected, a successful payment, when a status to a dispute charge changes, or any administration changes like a new user being added to the billing center. We are also offering a secure PDF functionality that each user can set up. Each time an invoice is created, it will automatically send you your PDF invoice in a secure file. You will need to set up a password in the billing center. Then when the invoice arrives to your email, you simply enter that password to retrieve the invoice. Pay by text. This is our newest functionality that was just released. You can set up your account to a phone number, attach a payment method from your wallet, and select how many days before the due date of the invoice you want to be notified by text. Once you receive the text, you just reply with the code that you were provided, and that will automatically pay your invoice. Our Help and Support Center. This is also a new feature on the Billing Center, which helps walk our customers through the functionality of the Billing Center. Video and instructions on multiple topics, including payments, invoices, administration, wallet, disputes, and refunds, reporting and search, and now pay by text. These videos are also ADA compliant. This is an incredible resource if you are ever unsure how to do a task on the Billing Center or forgot since the last time you were on the Billing Center. Our UPS Billing Center Help Desk information. This below information is where our customers can reach out if there is an issue with the Billing Center that is unresolvable by using our Help and Support Center or virtual assistant. We hope that the resources within the Billing Center help contribute to you being able to use this self-serve tool without any phone assistance, but that option will be always available if it is needed. At this point, this will end the content presentation of our webinar. Let's take a look to see what questions are lined up. Jeff and Jessica are here to help me answer any specific questions you may have. If you ask a question but don't hear a response in this Q&A, just a reminder, we will definitely respond back to you directly in an email with the answer. Okay. So the first question, I do not see my navigation menu options on the dashboard page. Where is this? Jeff, do you want to take that?
Sure. Sometimes when you enter into the billing center, it might be zoomed in too far, in which case you want to zoom your browser settings out to about 75–80%. There should also be in the very top left-hand corner in those scenarios 3 black hamburger bar options. If you click that, the left side navigation menu will appear.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jeff. Next question is, does the dashboard show all invoices for all business units? Or is there a dashboard for each business unit? Jeff, I will refer to you again, please.
Sure. The dashboard is business unit and country specific. So you only see your U.S. small package individual accounts. If you have a supply chain solution account enrolled, you need to change that business unit to update the dashboard to see that detail.
Okay, great. Next question is, and Jeff, I'm probably going to lean on you for some of these. So can I see fuel upcharges ahead of time?
the billing center will not display the fuel upcharges ahead of time. Once that invoice is created and made available, that is when all the detail attached to it will be available in the billing center.
Okay, great. How do I get PDF invoices emailed to me?
Yeah, I'll take this one again. So there is an option to sign up for PDF invoicing, and this can be found under your My Preferences page. So when you go in and go to that page, it's going to prompt you to create a password. And when you do that, all future new invoice available email notifications will have that new invoices PDF attached to it. At that point, all you do is enter that password that you created, and you'll be able to then open that PDF right from your inbox without logging in.
Okay, great. Jeff or Jess, whoever wants to take this one. The question is, why are we not allowed to pay with a credit card?
I can take that one. All of our customers have the option to pay by debit card and ACH. Credit card and PayPal payment options are available to UPS customers depending on your contract. You can contact your account manager to advise if those payment options are already available on your account or can be made available to you.
Okay, great. All right, either or for the next question. Can you tell us more about the CPP or consolidated payment plans?
Sure, I can take that. Consolidated payment plans are basically an umbrella that will encompass a bunch of different accounts that will roll up to it. There's different plan settings, and they have different impacts on how it's going to be in the billing center. But the plan is always the authority in the billing center. So once it's enrolled, all accounts that roll up to it will be available for that plan.
Okay. All right, next question. How do I change my address?
So if you're referring to email address, in regard to the billing center, that's attached to the user ID that you log in with on ups.com before accessing it. You can't change it through the portal. What you need to do is on ups.com, go to your My Profile page and update it there. Once that's been done, it'll update with your user ID into the billing center as well, and all future email notifications will go to that email address.
Great. Okay, next question. Can I future pay a past due invoice? So what I'm thinking this is can we take a past due invoice and schedule a payment maybe in the future as opposed to paying it immediately?
You cannot. The latest date you can pay is the due date.
Thanks, Jess. All right. We have a question on how would we dispute a charge on the billing center?
So once you have your account enrolled and you can drill into your invoices, you'll be able to see the tracking numbers that are associated to that specific invoice. There you'll see the detail for that tracking number, and that's where you'll have the option to dispute it. Either drilling into that, there'll be a dispute button, or going to the actions button all the way on the right-hand side of the screen. You'll have a dispute option for that tracking number as well.
Okay, great. Can invoice statements be automatically emailed to me is our next question.
Yeah, so that is the PDF invoice setup. Once that is set up, that invoice, once it becomes available in your billing center, you'll get a notification and it'll be attached to it. All you have to do at that point is put in the password that you created upon setup, and you'll be able to open it without logging in at all.
Okay, great. As an administrator within Plan Invoices, is there a way to download a range of invoices, PDF or CSV at one time?
I'll take that one again. Not at the plan level. So you can't go in and download multiple plan invoices like you can for individual accounts. It's too big of a file, essentially. So what you need to do is, if you want to get the whole plan invoice, do that one at a time. But if you drill into it, you can download all the account invoices under it.
Correct. And just to go off that a little bit, we do get a lot of feedback from our customers on what we can do to improve the billing center. So we try to take questions like that we don't have functionality for and look to see how we could potentially get that added in the future. All right, our next question. How do I get a recently created account added to my consolidated plan?
So this isn't a billing center functionality. If you want to add an account to a plan, that needs to be done by your account executive or sales rep. And if you're not familiar with those individuals, you could always reach out to customer service and they'll be able to point you in the direction of who can assist.
Okay. The next question, do you have headers you can provide for the CSV invoice columns?
Yeah, so those aren't automatically attached to the CSV, but what we do offer a spot in the billing center to download that header file. So if you go to your help and support page, you'll be able to download it there, right above or below the user guide in the billing center.
Okay, thank you. Can you sign up for the billing center and still receive paper invoices?
So once your account becomes enrolled, at that point, paper invoices stop immediately. There are back-end options that can be controlled outside of the billing center that can be turned on. So that's a situation where you need to reach out to your account rep or the customer service to get that turned on.
Okay. Next question. I have a former administrator on our account that will not allow me to leave. Is there something I can do to remove her?
So yeah, so if you have another user ID and that person still has access, they could log in, go to their administration tab and do a manage users page. There you can add a new user, giving them full admin access, which will then be essentially transferring the company over to that new administrator. If that person is no longer active, that's a situation where you'll need to call in and request that change be made. And to do that, you'll need your own ups.com login.
Great. Okay. Next question. Can invoices be emailed to more than one person?
So that PDF invoicing is set up at the individual user level. Now, once you enroll an account, you're an administrator in that company. You can add as many users as you like in that company, but those users have to have their own ups.com user ID. And essentially what they would do then is you add them in, giving them access. They could go and set up PDF invoicing for themselves. So they would need to create their own password. And from that point forward, they would then be able to receive those PDF attachments for those new invoices through their email.
Great. Okay. This is more of an invoicing question, so I'll give it up to either you, Jeff, or Jess. How much detail can you see on the invoice? Our outbound shipments are aggregated. Are we able to see the cost of each specific tracking number shipped on a specific date?
Yeah, so everything you see on that PDF, once the account's enrolled and invoices start rolling in, if it's on that PDF attached to a tracking number, that detail will be available in the invoice summary. So when you're on that My Accounts page, you drill into the specific invoice and it will have all tracking numbers with all that detail and charges available. And from there, you'd have the ability to view that detail or dispute as well.
Okay. Is there a way to get headers on a CSV downloaded on an invoice?
So like I did mention, unfortunately, it's not created with the header file. What you'll need to do is download it from the help and support page and then insert it into whatever CSV you have to that first row.
Okay. And Jeff, clarification on a previous question. So the question was, how do I change my mailing address, which I don't believe can be done through the billing center.
Correct. Yeah, if it's the mailing billing address, that's not through the billing center. That would be your account rep or calling into customer service.
Okay. Next question. Is there a tool to make sense of the raw billing data?
No, we currently don't offer a tool for the actual billing data. There is the report and search option in the billing center. That'll take that CSV data and kind of function it off by reference number and tracking number, as well as some invoice detail. If you go to that additional options on that report, you can fine tune it a little more depending on what shipping system you're using or outbounds.
Okay.
But a specific tool for the CSV we do not have.
Okay. Next question, and Jess, this may be you. How do I get my overpayments back?
So within the billing center, you can select invoices with credits and use those to offset other open invoices. Otherwise, you can call into our AR help desk and get those refunded back to you.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is directly functionality through the billing center, but I will ask the question. How can I request that all Canadian invoices also include the US conversion rate?
I'm not sure of that one myself.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of research on that and respond back. Can denied disputes be redisputed within the billing center?
No, if it was already denied, you will not have the option to resubmit it at that point.
Okay. Next question. Can I see the status of claims reported with UPS Capital through this new billing center?
As far as claims, if that's referring to disputes, it's not going to appear unless the dispute was submitted through the portal. If there's a payment that's being processed, you wouldn't see that get updated until it's been accepted and the status has been sent to update the billing center status to paid and closed.
Okay, great. Next question. What type of user can create new auto payments? And Jeff, I believe the only person who couldn't do that, I believe, is the view only user.
Correct. Yeah, there's 4 different roles in the billing center. View only, that's the only role that will not have the ability to create an automatic payment. There's view paid dispute. They will have the ability to create an auto pay. Manager also will, and then administrator, and they have full functionality.
Okay, great. So at this point, I want to thank everyone for joining our webinar. There was a great Q&A. We got a lot of questions, and we still have a lot of questions. At this point, we are going to end the webinar. And if you do not receive an answer to your question, please be on the lookout in the next few days. We will respond by email once we have done any research that we need to do on the question to make sure that we get you all of the information that you need. Once again, on behalf of myself, Jeff, and Jessica, thank you today for joining our webinar on the Billing Center, and have a great day.